Come and unpack a bunch of Rave kits with me. Yeah, you guys, I messed up and we need to talk about it because I also haven't posted very much and given very many updates, and so that's what this is gonna be. Also, don't mind the fact that I've been losing my voice. I went a little too hard at Daily Bread this last weekend and celebrating one of my ambassadors' birthdays, who's become one of my close friends. It was a blast. Anyway, karaoke night really took it out of me. What can I say? So let's talk about my little oopsie, my little mess up, okay? I'm pretty proud of the way that I run my business, and every decision that I've always made with the business has always been a pretty good one. You guys have always supported me along the way. But I had the grand idea to launch these pre-packed Rave starter kits. I want to get so for real with you guys for a second about these, okay? Because I spent hours with my friend Nikki packing all of these so that we could have 90 of them in total ready. Because in my eyes, I was like, these are going to be great. People are going to be running after these. Like, we raised the price of the current Rave kits to $155. We sold out all 50 of them last month. We launched 90 of these. We've sold 18 in total of them, okay? Now, from a business mindset, that is not very good. We have proven market value on the customizable kits, but these pre-packed kits, I assumed they were going to be more popular than they were. Now, to be fair, I didn't really talk about them much. I didn't market them. I could have done like a packing video of come pre-pack 100 Rave kits with me, you know? And I'm not saying that they're a bad idea still. In fact, this is really what the business needs for long-term growth. If I want to be able to scale and keep this business flourishing the best I can, this may end up being the entire future of the Rave kits. We may eliminate the customization aspect. So like, this is a long-term goal and we do want to do this, but like, here's where I messed up. I decided to launch these pre-packed kits at the same time as we were shortening our delivery window on the customizable kits, because we were trying to make these have like a 1-week delivery and we were going to make those have a much quicker delivery. So I ordered enough inventory for 150 total kits. I made the largest investment I've ever made in my entire time of running this business so that I could literally take any capital that I had for the business and I put every drop of it into inventory. That meant I had to get 1,200 candy bracelets in total, over 150 pashminas, glitter, fans. We restocked on the essential kits. We restocked the mini buddies. We restocked on beads, which I haven't even done the refill video yet because I still need to order all the filler beads. These bins alone both cost almost $1,000 just to fill those bins, just so you guys know, for the freebies. If that's how much just the freebie scoops cost, can you maybe imagine how much 150 kits worth of inventory cost me? I went all in off the deep end for this, and I was like, this is going to be great. We'll be sustained. We'll have these pre-packed kits ready to go. And I imagined them flying off the shelves, honestly, because they're the same exact kits as the customizable kits. I still did my Alyssa Lynn thing with them. Here's an example. This is one of the coming out of the dark, because you still got to choose your fan design, which is why they have different stickers so that they are the different designs. I still did my thing. If you chose the coming out of the dark fan, we matched your lanyard and we tried to give you a pashmina that would match it as well too. And even like the glitter, we made everything in the kits match the fans. But I never talked about that or marketed them in that way. And to be honest, I don't know, maybe people thought that they were different from the customizable kits. I still think that they're going to be great, and we're still going to have these pre-packed kits. These aren't going anywhere. Like I said, this is what the business needs for its long-term growth and scalability. Like, this is the smartest business practice, right? But the problem is that the 50 kits already sold and we already shipped out all that inventory. Now the new ones for the month are starting to sell, and it doesn't make sense to order more inventory when the product I need, candy bracelets that I'm almost out of, are just within all of these boxes. So hence needing to unpack a bunch of Rave kit orders so that I can take the inventory that's out of these boxes, put them back into main inventory so that I can get all of everyone's custom orders shipped out. Which is quite a thing, because when I set up an entire new inventory system at the beginning of this season, I literally switched my inventory online management system at the same time too. So when I pre-packed all these kits, we removed all that inventory and like separated them into pre-packed inventory. So now I have to re-add all that inventory into the raw inventory. I know none of this will fully maybe make sense to some of you guys, but any of you who are also like small business owners, I thought might appreciate some of like the insight of what goes on behind the scenes. So as a result, there's been pretty much like a pretty big delay on a lot of people's orders. What I thought was only going to be 2 or 3 weeks has turned into 4 and almost 5 weeks for a lot of people who've been waiting for pending orders right now. And it's because I've been trying to figure this out. Because technically, I have the products I need to pack the kits. We're just short on a few things, but those few things are within these kits, right? Because we over-order on some things and some things we under-order on based on how quickly we can get them. So needless to say, I think I just got a little excited about this concept and I was a little overconfident about it, and I ordered enough, and the whole plan was to do 90 pre-packed kits, right? So we only sold 18 of them, and with that estimation, that means that maybe I'd sell maybe 40 more over the next couple months. So that's what we did. I picked out 35 of the like based off of what it already sold, kind of ran some numbers to be like, okay, how many of what variant should I have available still? And now I'm going to be unpacking basically the majority of these kits, pulling all the candy and everything out of them because I really need the pashminas that are in them because we're down to our last like 10 pashminas on the shelf. And the pashminas people are selecting and picking on their customization, we don't have on the shelf because we packed them into the boxes. It's not that big of a deal, but like I did put a lot of time into packing these. Had a friend I was even like paying to help me. But accidents happen, uh-ohs happen, and you know, I recognize where I went wrong with this too, and that I could have pitched it differently. And I recognize that now by watching this video. Some of you guys are like, wait a second, I'll literally go order one right now. Cool, by all means, please do. But right now, I do have to unpack at least half of these because they're taking away from the people who ordered customizable kits, and these are literally just sitting here and not moving, and nothing's happening with them. So it makes more sense to take the product out of them, use them for current fulfilled pending orders. So if any of you have been wanting order updates, I hope that answers some of your questions. The order update section on the website has officially been updated as well too this week, and it will now be part of my weekly practices of making sure I go in and update that so it has all the most recent information for all of you who want to check on your status. It has been kind of a slow start for me getting back in the groove of festival season, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to plan a move for myself right now. I'm trying to scale the business at the same time, while also trying to keep all my other like little passion projects alive and the other things that bring me fulfillment. I'm trying to give those energy too. And you guys have seen me fully show up for this business completely the last 2 years. And so right now it's just me trying to find a little bit more work-life balance in my life. But as a result, I've been slacking on the business a little bit. I've been slacking on the customer servicing, responding to messages. So let this also just be a PSA to any and all of you guys. All customer service inquiries will be handled through my email moving forward. There's also a form on my website that you can submit so that I can respond directly to that. That goes right to my email. So either the form or shooting me an email. Those are the best ways to get in touch with me. I will not be handling customer service questions through TikTok or Instagram DMs. Just not happening. It's way too much for me to manage. I got too many accounts. I got too many other things going on in those accounts. DMs are not for customer service anymore, you guys. I'm so sorry. But needless to say, I'm figuring things out. We're getting a groove back down. Finally medicated for my ADHD, which I think is going to be a huge help too. So I'm reestablishing my structure, my time blocking. It is really hard trying to figure out how to be a CEO and manage running a business while also still having a personal life, while also having a festival a month this year coming up. It's a lot to manage, you guys. I'm severely understaffed, hence why I just opened up my internship applications, and I will be doing interviews with people. We're officially bringing on interns who will become our first hires later this year, hopefully. A lot of big changes and evolutions are happening, and that's why you guys have not been seeing as much of me recently. But getting a groove down, getting a routine down, gonna get this all handled and situated, and that also means that I will be getting more in the groove of packing videos once we can get all inventory fully situated. Hard to make packing videos when I don't have much inventory to pick from. Doesn't make a very entertaining video, honestly. And I never want to give people like slim pickings from like the last of inventory either too. Granted, everything are still amazing, great quality products, but the more choices that I have to be picking between, like the more custom that your kit really does become to you, and I have limited choices, it's less likely to fully be able to be tailored to your vibe. You know what I mean? Okay, I didn't yap my whole last video that I posted, so there it is. If you guys missed the yap, I hope that made up for it because we really went off there for a minute. So there's literally any and all updates I could possibly think to give you guys right now. But yeah, also blankets are all fully and completely restocked and will ship out directly from me. And these have the fastest shipping time of everything else too, just like the pre-packed kits, just like the essential kits, just like the buddy scoops. We still have the small Rave kits, they're just pre-packed as well. So now without further ado, let's take the last literal minute and 20 seconds we have because I spent the entire video yapping and unpack some Rave kits. Now I'm feeling like that's not enough time. Now I'm feeling like I should make another video actually. Okay, I decided that we're gonna use the rest of this video as a transition. So here is the before of all the boxes on the ground. Here's what the candy bracelets look like before. Here's what the pashmina shelf looks like before. I'm gonna go record another video, do my thing, and I'll be back to show you guys what things are looking like afterwards. Hello and welcome back. I highly recommend you go and check out part 2 if you want to see how we ended up here. So we actually ended up breaking down 24 kits in total. And the main base items like Liquid IV, Boom Boom Sticks, Candy Singles, Sprouts, and Pasties, we kept in all of these bins separated to save me a little bit of time and energy for the next orders I need to pack. But everything else has been separated, and I've counted everything as well so I can get it all added back into my online system. Now the last thing I need to do is just to replenish all the products, get all this put back up onto the shelf. So I'm going to go do that really quick, and I'll be right back. And we are back. Everything is officially all restocked. We got the glitters all put back. We got our pashminas looking a little more fulfilled. Got some more Candy Singles added in because I had a new order come in. Added all the fans back in, all the glasses back. Everything is back where it needs to be. You guys can officially look forward to more packing videos coming very soon and a lot more regularly. Thank you all endlessly for the support, and I'll see you all in the next packing video.